Today we have the girls going up against Rolette-Wolford at home. Then, lo and behold, we have the boys duke it out with the Lacs Burlington with some interesting stats. After that, we have the boys playing New Rockford where Grant shows some sweet skill. And finally, we end our regular season at Grand Forks. And it's all right here, right now.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Center. I'm Ethan Oakland along with Hayden Larson and Travis Blake. We'll be your guide through the last games of the boys' regular season and the girls' game against Rolette-Wolford.
Let's start out with the boys' game against New Rockford Cheyenne. Travis, tell us about the game.
The boy Bearcats played at home against the New Rockford Cheyenne Rockets, and it clearly was an uphill battle for the Rockets from the start. The game became an instant classic as Grant scored the highest single-game point total since his brother Evan was playing back in 2001. Grant hits his first three early on and making the score 11-3 Bearcats. That was followed by a Rocket three-pointer, but Grant came down and got it right back. Next time down the court for the Bearcats, Grant nails this one. There's a theme to these highlights, and it's not about the twos. Here's number 4 from beyond the arc. That was followed by the next position with number 5. After hitting a boring two-pointer, Lindell creates a steal and hammers down number 6. Go crazy, folks, go crazy! We're still here in the first quarter, as Lindell scores 26 of the Bearcats' 35 first quarter points. Daniel with a three-pointer. Bergdahl with a great inside shot. Matt gives the ball to Grant, who head fakes and boom, a three! Grant Lindell finishes with a great 18-foot three-pointer. This game was a blowout. Grant Lindell, Daniel Graney, and Jacob Hagler all scored in double figures, but Grant set a new personal record with 40 points, which gives him the golden ticket to be our player of the week. Grant Lindell is a player of the week for his performance against New Rockford, but we all know that he has also had a great 4-year career. Most of Grant's stats showed a steady improvement over his 4 years. The increase in his shooting percentage in his 4 years translated into a scoring increase of over 4 points per game. With a good state tournament, he could end up with over 1,500 points and 700 rebounds for his career.
Boy, Grant was on fire that game.
That he was, with 8 3-pointers, 6 2-pointers, and 4 for 4 from the line.
Now let's move on to the Lacs game. The Bearcats took on the Lacs Burlington Lakers for their final home game, which was also senior night. Here are the highlights.
Bergdahl to Swanson, who shoots a banking 3 with ease. Haugen passes to Grandy with a wide-open three-pointer. Hagler decides to take it to the hoop himself and makes the easy layup. Held passes to Grandy, who shoots a 3. Wait a second. Now he shoots a 3. Hagler to Grandy, who shoots another 3. He is on fire. Swanson to Lindell, who just turns around and shoots the layup. Lindell is just not only good down low, he can shoot beyond the arc for a 3. Hagler off a screen with a pass to a wide-open Bergdahl for a layup. Another patented fast break for the Bearcats. Hagler passes to Grandy for 2. Bergdahl to Swanson, who pops a 3, giving him 17 points. You would never think the lineman could shoot a 3, but Red drills it. Colton shoots a 3. Wait, it's a pass to Lindell, who puts in a buzzer beater.
The 4 starters scored in double figures. Daniel is a high scorer with 21, while Matt and Jacob both had 20, and Grant had 18. Shooting percentage told the tale of this game as the Bearcats hit 49% of their shots compared to just 25% for the Lakers.
The girls had a struggle in their game with Rolette-Wolford, but in the end had more than enough to win the game. This is Peter's only offensive rebound of the night, but it resulted in 2 points. Held had 4 assists. Here she goes to Gowan, who makes 2 of her 12 points of the night. Peters gets double-teamed, then dumps the pass off to Gowan. Peters made 40% of her shots this game, and here's one of them. Leading Bearcat scorer Kelsey Tubner makes 2 of her 17 points. Held getting ready to shoot the 3-ball, sees Gowan wide open for the baby hook. Held, one of our 2 seniors this year, connected to freshman Allie Heiser for the bucket, and won.
Thanks, Hayden. Now let's go back to Travis for the play of the week.
Setting screens is one of the fundamentals of good basketball. Our play of the day exemplifies this. Let's set up the players in their positions. Adam controls the ball at the right wing. Jake is in the right corner. Josh is at the left elbow. Brennan is stationed in the low post, and Colton is working the baseline. The play starts out with Colton running along the baseline off Brennan's low screen. Both defenders follow Colton off the screen, leaving Brennan unguarded. Brennan then comes off a second screen from Josh at the elbow. Brennan's defender is slow getting back and is blocked by Josh, giving Brennan just enough time to knock down the elbow jump shot. And now again in real time.
The Bearcats sure do know how to set up a darn good play.
Indeed they do, Hayden. Finally, the boys went to finish the regular season at the Grand Forks Shootout, where they played Stephen-Argyle.
Bearcats playing a little hot potato as they play the classic 3-on-2 fast break. Big boy Adam Held kept his season percentage at 100% for three-pointers with this shot. Josh just got done making a 10-foot jumper, and the next time down the court he leads a fast break. Here's Colton Braun. What form, what grace, what luck, what, no foul? Our big guy can take it down the court just like a guard, but ends in a nice finger roll. Colton H.J. Braun, grabbing the bull by the horns, finishes the game with a three-pointer. The boys win it 60-44 and end up one of two undefeated teams and were ranked number 1 in the final poll.
With the district season over, let's take a look inside the numbers for the final district stats. With their undefeated record, North Star earned the number 1 seed in the district tournament. With 3 of the top 5 scorers, no wonder the Bearcats had a margin of victory over 30 points a game. It's not surprising that Grant is in the top 5, but having a point guard as one of your rebounding leaders is a bit unusual.
Well, that's all for this edition of Sports Center. Stay tuned for the next show when we will be covering the boys' district games and the girls' senior night. Thanks for watching.